Hello and Happy New Year. I'm Linda Bardere and welcome to Hope News on the Hope News Network. The start of a new year symbolizes fresh beginnings and new goals for students in all grade levels. Here is Barton Elementary Special Correspondent Heaven Leach bringing us an exclusive interview with Superintendent Dr. Dale Marsden.
Thank you, Linda. I'm here with our Superintendent, Dr. Marsden. What are your hopes for elementary students this year?
Well, thank you, Heaven, for the question. Appreciate it. My hope for our elementary students this year is that they can think about their futures now. How can they be successful in reading, writing, math, and science? Some of the things I'd like our students to do is read every single day and develop a love for reading. Writing, one thing I did when I was younger is I kept a journal. I wish I'd kept a journal when I was in elementary school, because then I'd be able to look back on my life. Life is lived forward and understood backwards. It'd be so neat to see how I experienced life as a youngster. And then math, I learned from some friends of mine the earliest indicator of students being successful in college, and their success in college is being able to memorize their multiplication facts by the end of third grade. So I'd like our students to work hard at memorizing their multiplication facts so they can be successful in math in elementary school and have no problem in middle and high school. They can excel right on to college. And then finally in science, think about the areas that you're passionate about, things you love doing, and look those areas up and study them. Develop a hobby or a passion around some scientific area and become the expert in it. Those are some things I hope our students will focus on to look at their future.
Thank you, Dr. Marsden.
Thank you, Heaven.
Back to you, Linda.
Thank you, Heaven. Now, moving on to the middle school level, here is Chavez Middle School student correspondent Miles Markham with a special interview with Superintendent Marsden.
Thank you, Linda. So, Dr. Marsden, what is your goal for middle school students this year?
Thank you, Miles, for the question. My goal for our middle school students is to start thinking now about their college and career future. Middle school is where college starts. So we have to think about, the hard and rigorous coursework that's ahead for us and making sure that we take the A to G courses, which are college readiness courses when we get in high school. Start talking with your parents now. Discover what are the A to G courses. Make sure you understand what courses you need to take to be successful in both college and career. One thing we've learned about high school is students can also take dual and concurrent enrollment classes. What that means is you can get double credit. High school credit and college credit by taking some of these courses. And so if you can think about that now, you wire yourself up for a much better future in high school and taking most advantage of it. We have some high school students in this district graduating from high school with their associate's degree, already having college under their belt, getting out. We have other students that are going down a career track, getting certifications in some career fields. We have 51 career pathways in our high schools. So having the ability to think about in middle school, what do I love doing? What am I interested in or my talents? And try to discover some of those areas, maybe talking to people that are in those industries or fields. If you want to be a doctor, or a lawyer, a teacher, a professor, a surgeon, talk to some people that are doing those things with your parents, and then think about, how can I hit that trajectory as I go into high school? So think about entering high school with a plan for success in both college and career. That'd be my hope for our middle schoolers as we enter into the new year.
Thank you, Dr. Marsden. Back to you, Linda.
Thank you, Miles. And finally, we close with our high school segment. Here is Arroyo Valley High School's Anessa Castro, who also serves as a student school board member, with the scoop from Superintendent Dr. Dale Marsden.
Thank you, Linda. So Dr. Marsden, now that we're starting the new year, what new resolutions do you have for this year's high school students?
Well, thank you, Nessa, for your question. For our high school students for the new year, think about what you love doing. Think about your future and getting involved in something that you're just passionate about, that's involved with your interests, your talents. And then think about people that are doing that thing and are doing it well and are successful at it, getting paid for it, and reach out to them. As a high school student, you have a unique opportunity. When you're in high school and adults see you reach out to them, they see that initiative, they're very likely to say, yeah, I want you to come and check out my law firm if you want to be a lawyer. You want to be a doctor? Yeah, come see the things that we're doing. You want to be a mechanic? Come see our world. The adults tend to respond to high school students in that way, and so take advantage of this rare moment you have in time. And the other thing I'd have you think about as you enter into the new year is we have Generation Go, a wonderful apprenticeship and internship program with San Bernardino County. This allows students to enter into an internship for about 120 hours to touch and interact with the space that they're thinking about for their future. And so by getting engaged in these things in high school, you get a real good sense of where do I want to go after college, or do I want to start my career now and work on college while I'm in my job? There's all kinds of opportunities and options for you young people. So that would be my advice as our high school students enter into the new year.
Thank you. Back to you, Linda.
Thanks, Anessa. And now for an important bit of news we want San Bernardino City Unified School District families to know about. Have you heard of the California Earned Income Tax Credit? Cal-EITC is a state tax credit that helps eligible working families and individuals get cashback refunds. This means low-income parents with young children may be eligible for an additional $1,000 credit, and some families can receive a credit of nearly $3,000. Be sure to visit the website on your screen to find out more about the California Earned Income Tax Credit. And by the way, don't forget, the school transfer window for all grade levels opened January 2nd. Thanks again for watching Hope News. I'm Linda Bardere.